come all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma tonight, and you are a chimney sweep.
Absolutely.
Sure as shooting.
Absolutely.
Do you really, you know, what do you do?
Well,
I thought people didn't do.
Well, you know, here's the thing. You know, our ancestors grew up in Europe or wherever, and chimney sweeps have always been part of life there because they burn lots of wood and coal, and if you don't keep chimneys clean, they catch fire and burn your house or the whole town's down. And in the United States, chimney sweeps died out completely around after World War II when we thought we'd have enough natural gas and stuff to last forever. So we have a couple of generations of soot from occasional burning in everybody's chimneys, and now people are burning more wood. And what we've had in the last couple of years is an epidemic of chimney fires, a lot of damage, a lot of concern amongst fire officials. So the trade's got this big revival.
How did you become a chimney sweep? Did you do something before that?
And I was sitting around in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the summer before last, thinking of what I could do to start earning some good money to support the family that I had just begun. Right. And I was looking in the back of a popular science magazine and saw this little teeny ad that said, "Be a chimney sweep." So I thought, fine, it makes sense. And I called up the fire chief, and he said, great, there's a big need. In Tulsa, there's lots of nice homes. People burn lots of wood. And he said, yeah, do it. So a friend was over, and they said, we sat around and thought up a name. I thought up the name Copperfield Chimney Sweep. So I thought, I've got to go ahead with it now. So I investigated this company called August West on the East Coast. They sell all this equipment. I bought it. I started going door to door in the ritziest neighborhood in town.
No kidding.
The next day...
In the top hat and tails?
Right, the whole thing. The next day the newspaper came out and wanted to do a story on it. Before I'd even swept a chimney. And I said, oh yeah, I've swept lots of chimneys. And so I started sweeping chimneys, and now I've swept over 1,000. I have 3 people working for me. We're all over the state of Oklahoma. And
capitalist pig.
It's a good business.
When you went into that first house in that swell neighborhood in Tulsa and you took a look at that sooty, dirty, grimy, crummy chimney, did you know what to do right away?
Well, I'd read this instruction manual, and I went very slowly, and the equipment was so complete that I was able to do the job real well. It just took me a long time, and I busted up my knuckles and got some soot in my eyes, but, you know, that was just at the beginning, and now there's a lot to chimneys, and, you know, I really feel proud of being an expert in something that no one else is an expert in.
Well, take me into chimneys here a little bit.
Okay.
Don't go there yet. What are the tools of your trade?
Well, we have some of them sitting here on the floor.
Well, I'm going to get them for you.
Okay.
You keep talking, and I'll bring them over to you. Let me be your butler here.
Great.
Where is Markheim?
Right over here.
Markheim, may we have the tools, please?
Great. Good. All right.
Thank you, Markheim.
Thank you. The first thing we have is a chimney brush. You'll see that it's, you know, it's very stiff wire, and it's square. This is the most common sized flue in the nation, although there are many different sizes. This is 12 by 12. And what you need to do to get the soot out of the chimney, and the soot is what catches fire and burns your house down, is you got to run this sucker up and down inside there.
Right. Knock it.
Right? Okay.
Hey.
So what we do...
Damn straight.
Right.
So you put it on a pole and you run that sucker right up in there. I'll tell you that.
Right. That's right.
Damn tootin'.
And what we do is these are fiberglass rods. They bend, but they're stiff. And, you know, we have lots of them. And you stick it up from below, past the damper, jam the brush up past the damper, and start running it up and down inside there like a big mammoth pipe cleaner.
Okay.
And keep piecing the sections together till it pops out the top.
Okay.
Even if it's 3 stories.
Okay. But then don't you get soot all over the lady's rug and
Well, what
everything?
happens is you're scrunched in the fireplace, the soot's falling down all over your face, and you got a big mask and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then we have this mammoth vacuum that's peeping back around behind there, and that thing's running. You might want to flip that on for a second. And...
Well, wait, do you want to go over there?
Okay.
All right, your mic and everything. Unclip this, and I'll take mine along as a hand mic and move this. This is a very clean chimney because it's fake. You can talk. There are microphones all over. Can they hear him? What's the difference? Oh.
Okay. What we do is
I'll just
normally is we run the brush up like this. And we have this mammoth vacuum right here. First we need to get this out of the way. Boy,
Wait, let me get this thing out of here.
This is called a sweeper, appropriately enough.
Right, the old honeysucker. There really is junk up there, isn't there?
Yeah. You run this up and down. See all the soot falling down?
Well, they can't see it because it's black on black, but there's a lot there, folks, believe me. Oh, I see. Now you just...
Run this thing up and down, all the soot's falling down, and it's all getting sucked into the soot sweeper so it doesn't come out into the house. It's a great operation.
Okay.
And you just keep running the brush all the way up until it pops out the top.
All right, so we want to see the brush pop out the top is the idea. There it is. All right, just leave that there and go back to the chair because I've had it with that. Turn that thing off, Mark. I don't want to see that anymore. Put the microphone. How long does it take you to sweep the average chimney?
It takes from, anywhere from a half hour to 2 hours. It depends on how dirty the thing is, the construction of it. If the flue has bends in it, we get about 4 or 5 done in a day.
But it also depends on if it's a chimney that is 3 stories to the top, or 3 stories to the top, or just 1 story to the top,
right.
et cetera, et cetera. Right. What does it cost to have a chimney swept? Once again, it depends, Tom, on where the chimney is.
Usually it's about $40. A little more for 2 or 3 stories.
How many clients do you have in Tulsa now?
We've cleaned about 1,500 chimneys all over Oklahoma.
I'll be darned.
In a year, a little over a year.
That's fantastic.
And the business is booming. It's going very well. The fire department has been real.
Do kids love to see you when you come up?
Kids love it, and I love it. I mean, that's what makes the job fun. We take overhead, twirl it, do all the tricks, and the kids come around, and you give them candy, and you go up on the roof and get your picture taken all the time, and it's a blast.
Probably all open umbrellas and float out across the city of Tulsa. And
sure, right.
Mary go home, and Mary Poppins has hot lunch and cookies for you.
And it's a service, too, because we're preventing chimney fires, which is very serious.
And you sweep a chimney once a year? Is that a good idea, or is that too
It depends on how much wood you burn. After about 2 to 3 cords is when it should be done. So if you're burning that much wood in a year, then every year. Otherwise, every 2 or 3 years.
Okay, good show. Thanks, Bob Daniels.
Thank you very much.
Keep the home fires burning and keep the chimneys clean.
We will.
Especially in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I guess Bob is probably in the yellow pages out there, so...
Copperfield.
I beg your pardon? Copperfield, right. Look him up tonight, call him up tomorrow. Now back to Maverick. We'll be right back after these words from our NBC stations all across America.